Hello, hi, and welcome. Okay, so I have no idea if this video is going to be a two-parter, so I'll have to find out when editing this. But basically, I'm mostly done building this giant semi-truck toy thing, which is like glue together parts, has stickers on it and whatnot. I wanted to add my own artistic flair to it, and one of my almost like signature moves I do with this is to use a navy blue to outline all my drawings. And that's exactly what I want to do to this truck. I want to outline it to make it look like it came from a cartoon. So I'm going to do two different types of navy. I'm going to use a lighter one for all this black, and then I'm going to use a darker one for the red. So that way it pops out more with the black and it doesn't like just go invisible, and it's also not too bright for the red if I use the, so hopefully also like color theory will pop in and they'll look like the same shade, but they're really not. So yeah, and the reason I'm kind of painting this while it's like pieces are still put are not all together is because the frame part of the actual truck, this part, I want to actually just be able to just pull it off the frame at any given moment so you can see all this underside, and especially the engine that I hand built together. You're welcome. I now have that privilege of saying I built a diesel engine. So I want to be able to see that because that's kind of like the best part of a truck, especially if you're a guy. That and also this part goes inside of the cab. So I want to also paint this before putting it in the cab. So that way it also has a style. Now the only thing I'm not going to be painting is the chrome. Is like the shininess to it. Right there. And then you can see like the front bumper. I'm not going to paint those because those are its own flair. And then also the tires I'm not going to paint because they're kind of like rubber. So yeah, now that you know what I'm doing, I'm going to be speeding this process up so you can see it in action. Without further ado, let's go! Okay, so the final step to getting this finalized is to add the stickers for the truck. So this is a Coca-Cola semi-truck, so it's got a Coca-Cola on it. So these stickers are not like typical stickers. These are like tattoos. So they're like temporary tattoos that are permanent. So basically I'm going to tat up this part right here, and then the front bumper on the the frame part, because that's where the license plate will go. So I'm just gonna, really advertise this. So now that you know what I'll be doing, I'm going to be speeding this process up so you can see in action. Without further ado, let's go! And voila, this is done. So you can see here, stickers, the side's currently drying. I got the little tags on them, and you can see here like these little blue lines of my cartoony add to it, so you can see it's all on the frame as well. And then, you can lift this thing up, and you can see the engine, which also has that cartoony flair to it, which I think is really cool. The one thing is I kind of built it, so it sits a little wonky, but I think it's fine. Oh. Sticker came off on my hand. There we go. So, gotta be careful with those until they dry. Thank you guys so much for watching me building this. Bye-bye!